8 contestants, all with a chance to win thousands of pounds. Only one will start in control. Can they stay ahead and beat the pack? Hello there, I'm Jake Humphrey and this is Beat the Pack, the show where if you can stay ahead of your opponents, you can win up to £12,000. Now, on our previous show, Sean, our estate agent from Derry, beat the pack and earned the right to return as our control player on today's show. So, Sean, come and join me. Sean, hello, lovely to see you again. The last time you were with us, you were the first person ever on Beat the Pack to admit to getting questions wrong when you were part of the pack. But it worked an absolute dream for you. You made it all the way through to the final, and then obviously you needed to steal 3 correct answers, and you managed to get them. What did it feel like when you won that?
It was good.
What would you do with the money that you may win today?
I'd like to go travelling around South America, somewhere like that, somewhere exciting.
Nice. Never been before?
Never been to South America, no.
Well, Sean, you're the man starting in control today with the chance to win up to £12,000. The only thing standing in your way, well, I say the only thing, there are 7 of them. They are the pack. Shall we meet today's pack?
Yeah.
Here they are.
Patricia, Police Support Staff, Essex.
Mark, IT Consultant, Newcastle.
Steph, Apprentice Carpenter from Hampshire.
Colin, kickboxing instructor from Birmingham.
Trish, Retired Senior Financial Analyst, Kent.
John, Murder Mystery Theatre Company owner from Lancashire.
Karen, Applications Coordinator, Clydebank near Glasgow.
Now, of course, today is all about beating the pack. What are your first impressions?
I'd say John looks like he knows quite a lot about everything.
And that's a fascinating job, John. Murder Mystery Company.
Yeah, that's right, Jake.
How does that work?
We kill people with a smile.
Oh! Listen to his approach to today's game.
Yeah.
If he keeps on smiling, you need to keep on worrying. All right, well, look, here's the way the game works. You've got 6 categories, each worth up to £2,000. So shall we have a look at the 6 categories?
Yes. Let's look.
Here they are. You've got South America, Alice in Wonderland, ancient history, Steven Spielberg, desserts, and fashion models. Now, each category is worth up to £2,000, and all Sean has to do is answer one question correctly from each category for the chance to win up to £12,000. But if he gets a question wrong at any time, he's straight out of the game. There are no second chances. Now, if he doesn't like a question, he doesn't have to answer it. I'll just replace it with an easier one, but it will cost him. The money halves every time Sean passes. Now, as for the pack, well, they will be answering every single question. So if Sean passes and the pack all get it right, Sean loses control and goes home with nothing. And that's not all. One of the pack will then take his place. Well, Sean, we've met the pack. You've seen the categories. Shall we try and win you some money?
Yes, let's do it.
OK. Good luck. Let's play Beat the Pack. OK, and I know that you want to spend some of your winnings on a trip to South America. Have you done much research about the countries there?
A bit, yeah, so quite ironic that it's up there, but we'll see what kind of questions come up.
You like your food?
Love food, yes.
Desserts
Desserts especially.
Are you a dessert or a starter kind of man?
Dessert.
Oh, really? So this could be good for you.
Yes.
Where would you like to start and why?
We'll start off with ancient history.
Why?
That's okay. So it could be anything from any time, and we'll see how they get on.
So OK, so this isn't about what works in your favour. This is about maybe trying to catch out the pack, right?
Potentially, yes.
Very best of luck. You're now going to try and make it to the final, and we're going to start that journey to the final with the first category, ancient history. So let's look at the first question of the show, worth £2,000. In Western Europe, which of these periods of human history came first chronologically? Bronze Age, Iron Age, Neolithic period, Paleolithic period. Sean, have a think. For the first time today, Pack, please give us your answer. And one more thing, Sean, before we get going. At any time, I will give you a helping hand where you will have the chance to give me 2 answers to any of the questions, a double answer. So let me know when you want to use it, and just use it really wisely, OK? Because you only get to use it the once, all right?
Yep.
So for the first time today, Sean, the pack have given us their answer. Now it's time for you to take control. What do you think the answer might be?
I think I'll pass.
You think
Because
so?
I don't know where Paleolithic comes in. And I think it might throw a few people in the pack.
So Sean has decided to pass on the first question of today's show, the £2,000 question on ancient history. Let's have a look at the correct answer. The answer was the Paleolithic period. So now we turn our attention from Sean, and for the first time today, we scour the pack. Who knew the correct answer? Who's refusing to look at you, Sean, because they don't want to give the game away? It's time to see just how clever today's pack is. Let's reveal who got that question correct. Wow, 4 of the pack with the correct answer. Well done. The bad news for you, Sean, that's a really strong start from the pack. Patricia, a little celebration there.
Yes, I was well chuffed.
You must be really proud of yourself.
I was.
And at this point, you can reveal whether you're really chuffed because you guessed correctly or because you're incredibly clever.
Well, no, do you want to know my reasoning behind it?
Yeah, go on.
I remembered from Friends, Ross was a paleontologist and he studied dinosaurs, and I thought the dinosaurs were running around before the Bronze Age man. Hence my answer.
And it's that kind of logic that you can employ to win a show like this. Well done. Right, what a great start for Patricia, for Steph, for John and for Karen. You're all through to the next category. Please go to the safe area. And then there were 3, Mark, Colin and Trish, up against you now, Sean. The pack has diminished, which puts you at risk.
Yep.
Ready to move on?
Yep.
OK, the next question is worth £1,000. So let's have a look at the £1,000 question on ancient history. The ancient Egyptian god Sobek was represented by which animal? Crocodile, jackal, cobra, falcon. Sean, have a think. Pack, please give us your answer. So the pack have locked in what they believe to be the correct answer to this question.
So I think I'll pass.
You're going to pass again. OK. Sean, very definite in what he wants to do here. He's decided to pass on the £1,000 question on ancient history, and that is a risk. If all the pack know the correct answer, he's out. Let's reveal what the correct answer is. Crocodile. And now it's up to the pack. Mark, Colin, Trish have the destiny of Sean's game in their hands. If they all knew the correct answer, Sean leaves the game. Let's see if they did. A good decision, Sean. Well played. I think we've worked out who in the pack doesn't know too much about ancient history. Because you passed, the next question is worth half as much, £500. So here is the £500 question on ancient history. Which ancient city was destroyed by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD? Carthage, Troy, Ephesus, Pompeii. Sean, don't give me an answer yet. Pack, please answer now. Right, the pack have locked in. This is an easier question for you. Before you make your decision, remember this is easier for the pack as well. You've been cautious until now. There's always a moment on this game where you have to be bold.
OK.
Is now that time?
Yes, I know the answer to this one. Pompeii in Italy.
So for the first time today, you are going to?
Play.
Sean is going to play. Fantastic. So it's the £500 question on ancient history. Let's lock in Pompeii. And I know you're confident, but if you're wrong, you are out of the game, Sean. Is Pompeii the correct answer to this question? is. Well done. £500. That's good. We get going now. We get going. We get you some money. Good lad. Would you like to see £500 being deposited into your bank?
Yes, please.
Here we go. Put it in there. Great. Really good news for you. You've managed to get through the first category. Completed.
Yep.
But that's not the end of the tough decisions. You now need to decide which of the pack, out of Mark, Colin and Trish, you would like to see the back of.
It's a tough one. I think I'll go on stance alone. Colin seems to have quite a confident stance. So I'll have to say goodbye to Colin.
Purely because of the way he's
He
standing.
looks confident.
Colin, why did you have to stand so confidently?
And it's the only one I actually got right today, and I'm feeling really chuffed with myself.
Oh, no.
Just save me a seat, guys. It doesn't matter now, because I'm good.
I'm afraid you worried Sean just a little bit too much. And I must ask you to leave the pack. But thanks for being here, Colin. You are aware he's the kickboxing instructor.
Yeah, slightly worried.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, let's bring back the pack. Back you come. This is good, Sean. First category down, first member of the pack taken out. Where should we go next?
I think I'll go for desserts.
Sean has chosen desserts as his next category. Let's have a look at the £2,000 question on desserts. Which dessert food takes its name from the French word for lightning? Eclair, croquembouche, creme brulee, or meringue? Sean, don't answer yet. Pack, please answer now. Four desserts, four delicious desserts. One of them is extra tasty because it's worth £2,000 to you. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I studied French at school.
Brilliant.
I don't know the answer.
Not so brilliant. Right.
I think I might pass. I don't think French is everyone's strongest suit.
Bonjour, Trish, ça va?
Très bien, monsieur.
Uh-oh.
From Trish.
Uh-oh. Trish answers in French. Right, so Sean's going to pass on this question, worth £2,000 on desserts. All right, let's see what the correct answer is. The correct answer is eclair. So let's reveal who knew the correct answer was eclair. Wow. 5 of the 6-pack members, Sean, with the correct answer there. Très bien, Trish.
Je parle français un peu.
On peut. Thankfully, the on peut is knowing that eclair actually means lightning. Well done. All of you are through to the next category. Go to the safe area. So what's the deal, Mark? You don't speak French or you don't like desserts?
This is really embarrassing. I did a French A-level.
Mark! What did you get for your French A-level?
Unclassified.
And there is the answer we needed. OK, let's halve your money. The next question is worth £1,000. Here is the question. Kulfi is an Indian version of which dessert? Fruit salad, rice pudding, ice cream, or chocolate cake? Mark, please give us your answer. And that was a pretty quick lock-in as well from Mark. Now, Sean, are you going to play or pass?
I think I'll play the double.
You're going to do the double answer.
Nothing to lose. I
Okay.
don't know the answer. Mark was quite quick.
Plenty to gain as well, £1,000 if you manage to deduce the correct answer. So let's start by locking in the double answer for Sean. And it really is over to you now. You need to give me 2 answers from the 4 available.
Rice pudding and chocolate cake.
He's chosen rice pudding, let's lock that in. And chocolate cake. OK. So, if If one of those is the correct answer, fantastic. £1,000 in the bank and we're through to the next round. If it's neither of those, you are out of the game. Let's see. First of all, is the correct answer rice pudding? Sean, it wasn't the correct answer. You're now hanging by a thread in this game. For £1,000, a place in the next category and to stay in the game, is chocolate cake the right answer? Sean, it's not. I'm really sorry. You really didn't know, I don't think, did you?
I actually didn't have a clue.
Well, let's reveal what the correct answer was. It was ice cream. Kulfi's made from sweetened milk, flavoured with nuts. Now, I'm afraid we do have to turn our attention to Mark and find out whether Mark got the correct answer, because if he didn't, then passing would have kept you in the game. Mark, what answer did you give us?
The wrong one.
What did you say, Mark?
Rice pudding.
So Mark also went for rice pudding. I'm really sorry to be saying goodbye so early on. Last time you were with us, you played a brilliant game of tactics. Sadly, on this occasion, you've just fallen short. But thanks for playing. Unlucky, Sean. Thanks, man. Well done. All right. Well done. Poor old Sean. His game over in a flash. Right. Let's bring back the pack. So which of the pack is about to take Sean's place? As you saw, making the wrong decision can be so costly in this game. Sean is gone. The money he's banked goes with him. But which of the pack is about to replace him? I can reveal the strongest player until this point is... Patricia. Come on down, Patricia. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Can I just say, I love the dance you did at the start of the show when you found out you got a correct answer. Can we expect more of that now that you're in control?
Absolutely.
Great. I like you already. So tell us a bit about yourself.
I come from Southend in Essex. I like watching detective movies, especially Columbo.
What would you do if you walked away with plenty of money? Because there's still £8,000 that can be won.
Definitely spend, spend, spend. I'm not a saver.
Right, I love that. A nice, cautious approach
Yes.
to what to do with the money. Are you ready to do it?
I am, yes.
OK, great.
Go for it.
Patricia's here, so let's play Beat the Pack. Let's have a look then at the 4 categories that remain. You know by now each is worth up to £2,000. Where would you like to start and why?
I think I'm going to go for Alice in Wonderland.
Why?
Well, I've read it several times.
How long ago?
A very, very long time ago. Probably before you were born. So I'm hoping that there's something in there that will...
Resonate.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
word.
Brilliant. Are you ready to do this?
Yes, I am, thank you.
OK, Patricia's first category is Alice in Wonderland. Let's have a look at the £2,000 question. Good luck, Patricia.
Thank you.
In the first Alice book, what is the name of the dance performed by the mock turtle and the griffin? The crab polonaise, the lobster quadrille, the octopus waltz, the seahorse gavotte. Patricia, have a think. Pack, please give us an answer. Now, the pack have all answered. Are you going to play or pass?
I'm going to chance a pass, I'm afraid.
Right. Let's see the correct answer to this question. Still rings no bells?
No, but I would have guessed that one. I would have gone with the waltz and the
Patricia.
quadrille because I thought they were sort of dancey things.
If all 5 members of the pack knew the correct answer to this question, we say hi and then bye pretty quickly to Patricia. Let's see who knew the correct answer. Three of the pack with the correct answer. Well done to you. So Trish and John, once again, showing they've got a fair amount of knowledge at most subjects. And Karen, well done. The right answer to a £2,000 question. Was that a guess?
Complete.
You're all through to the next category. Go to the safe area. Good news for them. Patricia, that is bad news for you. You lost more than half the pack on that question. This next question is worth £1,000. And here it is. What was the name of the young girl who was Lewis Carroll's inspiration for the character Alice? Alice Lowe, Alice Lydon, Alice Liddell, Alice Lambert. I'll leave you to think, Patricia. Pack, I'd like you to answer now. So Mark and Steph have both locked in their answers. Are you going to play or pass?
So, I'm going to chance a pass, I'm afraid.
Brave move.
Yes, I know.
Really brave move, Patricia. OK, so Patricia's chosen to pass on the £1,000 question on Alice in Wonderland. Let's have a look at the correct answer. So if Mark and Steph knew the correct answer, Patricia's game is over. Let's see how they did. Both wrong.
Whoa.
Both wrong. I love the dance. You're still in the game. That was a wise decision. The next question is worth half as much, £500. Let's have a look at the £500 question on Alice in Wonderland. In Tim Burton's 2010 film Alice in Wonderland, who provides the voice of the Cheshire Cat? Johnny Depp, Timothy Spall, Matt Lucas or Stephen Fry? Patricia, I'll come to you in a moment. Pack, over to you. Please give us an answer.
Right.
Now, this is an easier question for you, but it is easier for the pack as well.
My gut feeling is Timothy Spall.
OK, just remember, Patricia, one wrong answer and you're going home.
I know. Perhaps I'll change my mind then.
It's your decision. The double answer is there if you want to use
I
it.
can't choose. OK, I'll go for the double answer and I'll go for Timothy Spall and Stephen Fry.
Let's lock in the double answer. And Patricia has chosen Timothy Spall and Stephen Fry. They're now both locked in. If it's neither of those, you are out of the game. Let's do this then. Is the correct answer Timothy Spall? Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't Timothy Spall, Patricia.
Never mind.
And you know what that means?
Yes.
Your entire game rests on an answer that you really
Don't
have
think
no
so.
idea why you
No.
gave us.
No.
Let's see what the correct answer is. It was a late call. It was a change of heart. Yes, it has! Go here. Right, £500 in Patricia's bank. Let's do this. Well done. Yes, good. We're motoring now. We're moving. No more questions on that category. You're through. We now turn our attention back to the pack. And Mark and Steph, you have to choose which you think is the cleverest, who's the biggest risk to you, who would you like to see leave?
Based upon Steph's answers so far, I'm afraid it's Steph.
Well, Steph, I'm really sorry.
No worries.
Patricia thinks that you're the stronger of the two players. Maybe, although it's bad for you, a good decision by Patricia.
Yeah, and she's got to go win it now for the girls.
I need to ask you to leave the pack, but thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Steph goes, but now we bring back the pack. So now it's you up against 4 members of the pack, Patricia. Should we get motoring now? Should we try and win you some serious money?
Yes, please.
OK, you've got £500 in your bank. South America, Steven Spielberg and fashion models are the remaining categories. So what shall we do?
I think I'm going to go with fashion models.
Why?
I'm hoping that the people up there won't know a lot about them. That's an assumption.
Right, so you don't think the pack know too much about fashion,
I'm hoping.
but do you?
No.
More fascinating logic from Patricia. I love this. Right, fashion models is going to be our fourth category. Once again, it's worth up to £2,000 for you, Patricia. So let's look at the £2,000 question. In 1978, a 7-year-old Naomi Campbell starred in a video for which singer? Bob Marley, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, or Lionel Richie? Don't give me an answer yet, Patricia, but Pack, please answer now. Four answers locked in from the Pack. Now we focus on you. You look at those four options. Do you think, I know the answer?
I think I don't know the answer. I think Stevie Wonder leaps out at me.
What should we do?
So I'm not sure if it's Stevie Wonder or possibly Lionel Richie.
See, if you go for it, the reward is £2,000, Patricia.
Or the train home. I'm going to go for it.
She's going to go for it. What a brave decision. What a brave decision.
I'm going to go with Stevie Wonder.
Patricia is going to go for Stevie Wonder. Let's lock in Stevie Wonder. Now, this is a serious moment, Patricia. Your entire game, your place on Beat the Pack rests on this being the correct answer. It doesn't matter now what the Pack have decided, because if that answer is wrong, you are out.
I know.
If it's right, £2,000 and into the next category, closer to the final.
Yes.
Should we do this?
Let's do it.
OK. Patricia is not sure, but she's still chosen to play, and she has chosen Stevie Wonder. Please say the answer is Stevie Wonder. Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, but it would have been lovely if it was. Please say the answer isn't Lionel Richie.
Oh.
The song was Is This Love?
Oh, OK.
You remember the song?
I do, yes.
Sadly, you didn't remember the video. No. Because if you had, you may well have got the right answer. That has been fun, though. I've enjoyed that. The smile has been great. I wish we could have given you some money.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you so much for playing,
Thank you.
Patricia.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. Lovely to meet
Thank
you.
you, and you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Patricia, fantastic player. Good fun, but sadly she's now gone, and so is the money that she managed to bank. Bad news for her, but as always on this show, good news for the Pack, because now somebody else is going to take control of the show. And that person is... John. John, well done. Down you come. Whoa. John!
Oh, cheers,
good
guys.
to see you, good to
Right.
see you.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by your job. What do you do?
I run the Murder Mystery Theatre Company. I'm an actor. This is my 20th year as a professional actor.
What have you been in that we've seen?
Braveheart. That was
Oh,
my
you played
first...
the lead character in
Well,
that, didn't you? I remember.
My backside did. Yeah, I was one of the ones in the kilt.
What would you do if you won that money?
Holiday.
Where would you go?
Tenerife.
Right, we're all going to visualise you lying on a beach
No,
in Tenerife.
Walking along the beach.
Walking along the beach in Tenerife, in your kilt.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Right. Let's play Beat the Pack. Right, John. You know that we've got 2 categories remaining.
Yeah.
You know each of them are worth £2,000 for you. You've got your double answer. You're in complete control. It's you against the 3 remaining members of the Pack.
OK.
What would you like to do?
I'm in the business I like Steven Spielberg. Let's do Steven Spielberg.
Has he ever directed you?
No.
His
no,
loss, John. His loss. Right.
It's time. It's time.
The penultimate category of the day. The first one chosen by John, Steven Spielberg. And here is the £2,000 question. For which film did Steven Spielberg win his first Best Director Oscar? Empire of the Sun, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'll come to you in a moment, John. First of all, Pac, please give us your answer. So you act. Do you watch many movies?
I do, yeah.
Are you a fan of Steven's work?
Love it. I've seen them all, but gosh. I'm going to take the double answer.
You're playing
Yeah.
the £2,000 question, the first question of his game, and John's decided to go for it. Fantastic. So let's lock in the double answer.
Okay.
Fire away.
I'm going to go Schindler's List.
Let's lock in Schindler's List.
Empire of the Sun.
Empire of the Sun. For £2,000 and to keep John in the game, was Steven Spielberg's first Best Director Oscar for his work on Empire of the Sun? It was not. Which means your game rests on Schindler's List. Is the correct answer Schindler's List? If it is, John stays in the game. If it's not, he goes home. It's the right answer! Well done. Well done. So, John,
Yeah.
what a great start. Would you like £2,000 in your bank?
I would, Jake.
Here we go. Well done.
Thank you.
A really positive and strong start from you. And there are 3 members of the pack remaining. So who would you like to get rid of?
I'd like to ask Trish to leave.
It's your decision, and you've chosen Trish to leave. Trish, I'm ever so sorry. Do you think you've played a good game up there?
Yeah, I do. That's why he's voted me off.
There you go. Do you know what you've done? You've been too impressive. You're clearly a risk to John's game. Therefore, Trish, you must leave the pack. Thanks for playing.
Thank you. Bye.
We now have one category left to play. It's South America. Have you ever been?
I've not. Never been.
Like all the other categories, this one's worth up to £2,000 for you. So you could walk away today with £4,000. Very best of luck. We're all rooting for you.
Cheers, mate.
The final category, South America. And here is the £2,000 question. Which of these South American countries has the largest population? Chile, Venezuela, Colombia, Peru. Have a think, John. Pac, please give us your answer. Right, John. Make the right decision here. Give us a correct answer. You're in the final with £4,000. Give us an incorrect answer and you're out. Of course, you always have the chance to pass, but if you pass with only 2 members of the pack, the risks are quite high if they both get it right. John?
I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass
Gonna
on this
pass on this
question.
question.
OK. So John has chosen to pass on the £2,000 question on South America. So let's see what the correct answer is. Colombia.
Oh, there you go.
We now take a look at Mark and Karen. Do you think they would know the answer to this?
I'm going to probably be proven wrong, and I think Mark's going to get it right.
OK. Well, Colombia has a population of 45 million.
Wow.
If Mark or Karen knew that correct answer, they are through to the final. If they both knew the correct answer, they're both in the final and John is out. Survive, John. The right decision at the right time for you. Congratulations, Karen. You are in today's final.
Yay!
You've played a really clever game because I don't think you stood out up there in the pack, but suddenly you find yourself having survived. How have you done it?
Luck. Pure luck.
Have you known the answer to many of the questions?
Clear. That was it.
So you've known that one big answer.
That one answer.
And you've made it through to the final. That's the way it can go sometimes on this show. So please go to the safe area and well done. Now, that is not a disaster for you. A disaster would have been both of them knowing the correct answer. But it isn't great, because it's now you up against Mark. The next question is easier. The stakes are high. The next question is worth £1,000 because John passed. Let's take a look at the question. What is the main ingredient of the South American dish ceviche? Chicken, beef, fish, pork. John, I'll come to you in a moment. Mark, over to you. Mark has answered. John, if you pass, and Mark's got the right answer, you're out of the game. So do you think you need to play?
I think I need to play. And my gut is saying chicken or fish. I'm going to say fish.
Let's lock in fish. This is John's entire game. He joined us on the penultimate category. He got the answer correct first time, £2,000 in the bank. This question now separates him from the final. If he's right, he's in the final and plays for £3,000. If he's wrong, there is no holiday to Tenerife. Is fish the correct answer? How did that happen?
Somebody up there likes me.
You have just got another £1,000. You're in the final playing for £3,000. Well done. The money's in the bank. The money is in the bank. And the man who will not be contesting that final is Mark. Mark, what answer did you give us?
I gave fish.
And how confident were you?
About 75% confident.
Sadly for you, you were the only member of the pack left. Which means, at the very end of the game, just before the final, you're going home. Mark, please leave the pack, but thank you for playing.
Thanks, Jake.
Well done, a good effort. A shame for Mark, but look, you win some, you lose some.
Oh.
On this occasion, you're the winner, he's the loser.
Yeah.
Should we find out who the winner might be in the final today?
Let's do it, Jake.
Because it's John up against Karen. Karen, back you come. Well done. So how do you feel, Karen, about being in the final?
Surprised.
How do you think you're going to do?
I'm going to just be confident. Go for it. If I get the chance.
And what do you think of the way that John's played the game today?
I think he's been good.
He
Got
has
loads
been
of
good.
knowledge.
Are you ready to play a final that could win you £3,000, John?
I am.
Everything is on the line at this point, so here we go. Let's play the Beat the Pack final. I'm not sure my heart can take much more today, but we've made it. We're in the final. Congratulations, John. Not only are you in the final, you've made it here with £3,000, which I think is worth a round of applause. A great bit of play from you, John, over the last two categories. And all that now stands in your way of taking that money home is Karen. Now, John, you will face 75 seconds of quick-fire questions. Keep on getting them right, and you, my friend, will leave here a winner. But answering correctly will take too long to answer. I'll stop the clock, and Karen will be given the chance to answer that exact question. Now, Karen, if you can steal 3 correct answers, you will take every penny of John's money, all £3,000. John, stay in control for 75 seconds. The money's yours. You both understand?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ready to play?
Right, let's do it.
John, 75 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now. Which city is the capital of Jamaica?
Kingston.
Correct. In Cockney rhyming slang, which relative is known as your skin and blister?
Sister.
It's the right answer. Which fruit features in the title of a controversial 1971 film directed by Stanley Kubrick?
Orange.
That's right. The former international cricketer Shane Warne played for which country?
Australia.
Correct. Which oil tanker ran aground in Prince William Sound in 1989?
Exxon Valdez.
Correct answer. In the nursery rhyme, what kind of creature frightened little Miss Muffet?
Spider.
That's the right answer. Which US state is known as the Lone Star State?
Texas.
Correct. Cheryl Cole and Kimberly Walsh found fame as members of which girl group?
Girls Aloud.
It's the right answer. Used for seasoning food, sodium chloride is more commonly known as what?
Salt.
Correct. Memory is a song from which long-running Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
Cats.
Correct. In which decade was the first test tube baby born?
80s.
Stop the clock. Karen. In which decade was the first test tube baby born?
90s.
Karen, a rare opportunity to steal a correct answer from John, and that's incorrect. It was the 1970s. John, you are 16 seconds away from £3,000. Your time starts now. In October 2011, the protest group Occupy London set up camp outside which cathedral?
St Paul's.
Correct. In a well-known Victoria Wood parody, Miss Babs and Miss Berta own which shop in Manchesterford?
Acorn Antiques.
Correct answer. A replica skeleton of which dinosaur stands... I'll finish the question. A replica skeleton of which dinosaur stands in the Central Hall of London's Natural History Museum?
Brontosaurus.
That's incorrect. Karen, a replica skeleton of which dinosaur stands in the Central Hall of London's Natural History Museum?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's the incorrect answer. The correct answer, Karen, was Diplodocus. John, you've just won £3,000. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Well done. John, well done. That is fantastic play. How are you feeling?
Great.
I'm so happy for
Absolutely
you.
made up. Tenerife.
Right, how soon are you on that plane?
Half an hour.
And Karen, you know, you had 2 chances to steal a right answer. You didn't even get 3 opportunities to win that money. John made it very difficult in that final, didn't he?
Yeah. I knew he would.
Karen, thank you very much for playing. And John, one last round of applause for a great game. £3,000. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your holiday. Raise a toast to us. Thank you very much for playing. And make sure you join us next time when someone else will have the chance to do exactly what John has just done, beat the pack and win up to £12,000. See you next time. Bye-bye.